Good morning, everybody. It's Bob with Bob's Outdoors this morning. It's time to get up and get the day going here. Check things out, get some things watered. We've got a wedding actually later today. And gotta feed some critters here. Cats and chickens are hungry, so I better get to it. Chickens all come out and wait by the door there, waiting to get fed. And the cats always escort me over to where the food is. I have to feed them on top of this spool, otherwise that guy, the wiener, and the other dog, Nico, here comes the other one. He knows we're gonna eat too, but anyway, they will eat all of their food. So anyway, get back to feeding here. Feed the chickens first. Hey girls, how you doing? Good morning. Okay, get back. Get back. Can't let them out, otherwise they tend to destroy all of the wife's flowers. She's worked pretty hard on them. We've only lived on this little acreage for, well, just over a year now. But we really enjoyed the chickens. It's been a learning process. We lived in the country, well, we've been married for 23 years already. And when we first got married, we lived out in a little trailer house out in the country, and didn't have any critters or anything at that time, but we just really enjoyed being out there in the country. And we lived in town we bought a house in 2000 and we lived there till last year, so we finally moved back out to the country, and we really enjoy it. But we want to expand this little acreage, but everything takes time. The chickens are knocking all their food right out of their little coop thing here. But anyway, let's go feed the cats. We gotta lock them up good. Keep the critters out. This is just one of those little TSC coops. This is what we started with. We actually, when we first started with chickens, we just got straight run with some Rhode Island Reds, and ended up getting 5 roosters, and these roosters were just pure evil. That's all I can explain. But these roosters, they would chase down the cats and attack the cats, and attack my daughter, and try to attack me. But anyway, it was always a battle. But I kind of quit putting them away at night, and they slowly just disappeared on their own. But some grub for the cats. We're missing one this morning. Got 3 of them here. They help keep the mice and everything down around. I I am not a cat guy, but I have grown to like these cats. They've been kind of a fun addition here. But give you a little tour this morning. Nothing fancy around here, that's for sure. But this is just kind of where I store all my firewood and stuff. Got a tote full over there. For where we're at, you know, I see a lot of videos with guys having the firewood totes, and I do take this one with the tractor, and we load it up and we put it up next to the house in the wintertime so we don't have to make so many trips out to the wood pile in the winter when it's cold and everything. But for us, it almost works better just to stack it and store it that way. You know, I've got some more room. I want to get this all filled in here, firewood too. But we don't have to burn firewood, but we do just to you know, supplement the gas bill, I guess, or propane, I should say. You know, eventually we might dig into that a little bit more, but yeah, I enjoy working with firewood, and like I said, we're surrounded by trees, you know, so we've got the wood here. When we first moved in, there were several trees that we ended up having to take down just because they were kind of a risk to the house, and it's been enjoyable. I grew up with wood heat, and we really enjoy on a cold day having the fireplace going. We've got a big double-sided fireplace that isn't very efficient at all, doesn't heat real well, but we did have a instance where the heat, or the furnace, quit, and it was during that stretch where you couldn't get anything, and it took a couple days for sure, and it was really cold to get the part in, and we used that wood stove, and it saved our butts. It was a lot of getting up constantly and stoking it and make sure we had good hot fire, you know, but I don't know, I kind of enjoy that sort of thing. But this is let's see, gotta pull the cover off here. For you guys that split a lot of wood, this is the Black Diamond 35-ton splitter, and been super happy with it. It's kind of funny, I don't know, we're in northeast Nebraska. I don't know if I even mentioned that, but there's Baumgars. Baumgars is kind of a farm store around here, and they sell everything, you know, farm and homestead related and things like that. And I was looking for a log splitter, and I stopped in there, and I saw there was two of these sitting there, and both had been marked way down. I think the sticker's still on the front, but yeah, there's the sticker. But so the regular price was $1,400 basically, and it was marked down to $700, and I was like, what in the world is going on here? So I go in and I ask, and the guy I talked to kind of rolls his eyes, and he says, we had this guy come in, and he bought the first one, which I don't know if this is the first one or what, but took it home, couldn't get it started, and brought it back and said, thing's broken, doesn't work. Well, they gave him another one, exact same model, took that one home, couldn't get that one to stay running. Well, here the guy just did not know what he was doing, but since those two were technically used, they had to mark them down, and it worked out great for me. I ended up getting half off on this thing, and there's not a thing wrong with it. It's split, you know, all of this firewood that you can see here, and it works great. It starts every time for me. So yeah, I would recommend one of these. It's not the fanciest splitter in the world. It has no log lift or anything like that, but it's just the old-fashioned style splitter, I don't pull it around other than with the four-wheeler, you know, from place to place. I mean, those bearings I don't think would probably take it. I just, when I got to take it somewhere, I throw it on my flatbed trailer and strap it down and take it there and then use it. But that's just me. You guys can do what you want. But over here we got our garden. Got our rhubarb stack and rhubarb plants here, and we've got the garden here. Been a long time since I've done a garden. When we first moved in last year, there was just so much work to do that with the inside and outside of the property that we didn't want to take the time to mess with the garden. But I was itching to do it this year, and I like knowing where my food comes from. We did a bunch of broiler chickens this year already. Those are already in the freezer. I'd like to get into have a couple calves, things like that, and got some trees started over here. Got a little orchard, I guess you'd call it. We've got apple, peach, and pear trees over here. Anyway, so yeah, we want to keep expanding, but it all takes time and money, you know. So if you like this video, click the like button and go ahead and subscribe and leave a comment down below for me. All right, thanks. Bye.